Shawty, and I'm back on YouTube today. And for today's video, I'm giving out high school advice. It doesn't matter what grade you're in, but you need this advice in general for the whole 4 years. So the first advice I'm gonna give is for like the first day of school. For the first day of school, you need to drip or drown, sis. Drip or drown. It's a fashion show for the first week and maybe the second week. You have to compete, sis. You need to make sure you look extravagant, bougie on a budget, sis. You need to wear something decent. You need to smell good. You need to get your nails done if you want to. Get your hair done. Same for you boys. Get a little shape up. Get a little fade. Get a little fresh. Wear your expensive cologne. Louis Vuitton. You already know. And y'all need to make sure you don't walk in with an attitude because that ain't cute. Some other advice is make sure you bring some supplies. Don't be bringing 5 binders. Don't bring 6 binders. Bring probably 2-3 composition notebooks and like some pencils and pens and some extra loose leaf. You don't need all that on the first day or the first week. Your teacher just getting to know you. So like, why would you bring all that? So like, make sure you get your school supplies list with your teacher before you go buy school supplies. Because at that, like, you're probably not even gonna need half of the stuff that you already bought. And don't forget to bring your charger because you need your charger to charge your phone. Use your phone in school to your advantage. Don't be abusive with it. If you have any homework, write your homework on the reminders thing so when you get home, go to your reminder, set an alarm, and you can see what homework you have to do. Don't let people run all over you. You need to stand your ground, sis. Do not let people run all over you. Make sure you gotta be the boss of your life, period. And have a nice day. And that's just for my first day advice. Make sure your hygiene is good. Make sure you got some supplies. Make sure you look good. Make sure you smell good. Get a shave up. Get your hair done. Fashion show, drip or drown. Period. And that's for all grades. Y'all need to look good. Make sure you put your schedule on your lock screen. You need your schedule to be on your lock screen. It's easier, first of all, rather than follow this paper. So like, take a picture or screenshot your schedule and put it as your lock screen so that when you go around school, you can just look at your phone like everyone else is doing and not look like a lost fish. Make sure that don't disrespect teachers because you will need your teachers before your teachers need you. And if you disrespect your teachers, make sure it's for a good cause. Like I'm not promoting that you should disrespect your teacher. But if your teacher's constantly bullying you, harassing you, then you should probably like stand up for yourself. But make sure you don't disrespect your teacher. It's not cool to be a disrespectful kid. It's not cool to be doing all this and the third because at the end of the day, everyone's probably in the classes looking at you like, I know this person's not serious right now. So don't be disrespectful because 9 times out of 10 it's not cool. It's not like how you see in the movies. Everyone's laughing at the disrespectful kid. Everyone's looking at the disrespectful kid like they're dumb. Don't be late to your class. Don't be late to your classes because at the end of like the whole month period, the tardies add up and the detentions add up and everything just adds up and it's a big mess. Now you got detention, maybe suspension because you're late. Don't skip class. It's not cute to skip class. I know there's some girls that be like, oh yeah, I'm skipping class today, da 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 da. I'm not in class right now. It's not cute to skip classes. Go to class. Make sure you study for every test, quiz, paper, everything, pop quiz, all of it counts. Make sure you know your stuff. Don't go in there not knowing your stuff and be like, oh my gosh, I just failed, da da da. Make sure you know your stuff because there's some stuff I was like, dang, I kind of knew that. Maybe if I looked it over before I took it, I would have got a better grade. Like you need to make sure you study and know your stuff. Like when you have any type of big test at the end of the year, make sure you study. Don't do anything but study. Freshman year is one of the most important years. Make sure you take it very seriously because that's the year you can get your best advantage. First of all, it's mostly just reviews, so like take advantage of it. But your sophomore and junior year, those years, they might kill you. But you need to make sure you try your hardest. Take advantage of that freshman year, but make sure you try very hard on your sophomore and junior year. Do not take school lightly. It's very important. And don't try to fit in. This is for all grades, anybody, it don't matter who it is. Don't try to fit in. It's like, just be yourself. I've met people where they try so hard to fit in, like they tell jokes and the jokes are not funny because they're just trying to fit in, or like they just like make fun of other people to fit in, and it's not cute. And 9 times out of 10 people are gonna look at you and be like, yo, they're trying too hard, or who wants to be there? Nobody wants to be your friend. Like, it's not cute to make fun of people to fit in or try to like, yeah, just no, be true to yourself. Usually the people you walk into high school with, you will not walk out with them. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but you're gonna make so many different friends, so many new friends. You're gonna lose friends all in the course of high school. Matter of fact, you can probably do that in 1 month. It's crazy how high school is. High school is gonna change you, mold you, create you. You need to know that. So every single year, it doesn't matter if you walk in the year with that friend that you know from 7 years ago. You might not be their friend when you by the end of the year, simply because y'all fell off or any other thing. Like y'all have beef now, or like it's like simple stuff. Don't be in no dramas. Try hard to stay out of drama. Don't be rude to people. Don't be a bully. No one likes a bully at all. Like, it's not cute to be a bully. If you see a bully, don't even laugh. Don't even give them attention. They're looking for attention. Don't give them attention. Try to stay out of drama. It's very possible to stay out of drama. Somebody's talking about you, somebody's interacting with you, don't pay no mind. Because you know what you be doing. You know you ain't do what they said, or you know you're not what they said. So, like, just stay out of the drama. There's no reason for it. It's unnecessary. Let it go, sis. Let it go. It's very possible to stay out of drama. High school doesn't have to be boring. It really doesn't have to. You can do clubs, do sports, do anything. You can do drama club, basketball, tennis, cheerleading, all those types of sports. And yeah, you don't have to be bored in high school. Like right after you go home and all that stuff, you ain't gotta be bored. Go to a club, do extracurricular activity, go get some community service hours. Community service hours are very, very important. Make sure you get as many as you can. When you sign in that college application, very important that you write down your community service hours, the clubs you've been in, what you've been doing. And if you need help, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you need the help, just ask. Just ask. No one's gonna actually judge you. Like, you need the help, then ask. Make sure you turn the work in on time, because if you turn your work in on time, it's not going to affect your grade. Even if you turn it in late, it's better turning it in late than getting a 0. Simple as that. It doesn't matter how late you turn it in, unless teacher says like there's a deadline after that's a 0. But as long as you turn your work in, make sure you turn it in. It doesn't matter if it's late or da-da-da, as long as you get credit. But it's better to turn your work in on time because it can't affect your grade like that. Make sure you do your homework, okay? Doing your homework is very, very serious, because there's no reason for you not to do your homework. First of all, your homework is there to help you. Some teachers, they do be given a lot of homework, but like you still need to do it, because if they try to help you, just do the homework. Don't fuss and fight. I know but do the homework. This is for my freshman girls, my sophomores, maybe less, 8th grade, other grades. Don't date seniors. It's a waste of time. It's not worth it. It's just not it. It's clicks. Don't do it, because you know they're gonna end up graduating, going off to college. Probably 9 times out of 10, they're not even really interested in you. They're interested in getting in your pants and stuff. So try to avoid stuff like that. Like don't even bother with messing with. If they look in your direction, trying to flirt with you, go the other direction. Do not fall for it. Because even if they do get in a serious relationship with you, they gotta go up to college, and you still gotta be in high school for the next 3 or more years. So like, don't be even let that go, sis. Let it go. And this is very important too for all grades. Don't send pictures of your body parts. Don't send pictures of like unnecessary stuff. Don't be doing that cyberbullying stuff, because it will track you. Do not fight over the internet. Do not threaten people on the internet. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna beat you up, da da da. It's not worth it, because that is a case, and it's not worth catching. So do not be taking pictures of your body parts. Don't send other people's body part pictures. Mind your business, and nobody will mind yours. Right? And also, don't be friends with people who rub you the wrong way. And when I say this, is like people who like are bad influences on you, or people you catch a negative vibe off of. Don't be friends with people who just like not feeling. Like, don't be fake. Like, if you're not feeling them, just be like, all right, da da da. Like, try to keep your distance. Don't be rude, of course. Don't be like, oh my gosh, I don't like you, da da da. But keep your distance. You don't gotta be friends with them for real. And make sure you start conversations on the first day. Start conversations with your classmates. It's very important, because you need to make sure everybody in your class you talk to, because you need to take advantage of them. because you need your homework. If you don't know how to do homework and you don't talk to anyone in your class, you can't get help unless you email the teacher. But you need to know the people in your classroom. It's very important. So also, what else? Make sure you guys make Snapchat group chats, Instagram chats, all types of group chats, just so you can have the homework, you can talk to each other, and this and that third. It's very important to talk to your classmates. Very important. And try to be like as outgoing as you can possible. Like be very, very outgoing, no matter what you do, whether it's a sport, da da da. Make sure you're outgoing. Make sure you're out there, da da da. Make sure you make a good representation of yourself, like a good perspective raising, I guess. Oh, also, make sure you get your sleep. Sleep is very important. It's so important. I feel like other YouTubers and other videos don't talk about that as much. You need to make sure you get your sleep hours in. Don't be falling asleep in class, because I guarantee you the day you fall asleep is the day your teacher want to explain the most stuff. Make sure you do not fall asleep in class. You need every last millisecond, whatever you could get. Make sure you get your sleep hours at night. Make sure you take notes in class. Make sure you like draw little notes on the side. Da da da. You shouldn't have to tell you to take out a piece of paper and write down notes. You should do it automatically. Ladies and gentlemen, high schoolers, middle schoolers, all the little bad kids, everybody, stop doing the jewels, stop doing the drugs, all that. You need to cut it short because it's not cute. Like I've seen too many children in my school go to the bathroom and go smoke their jewels. It's unnecessary, and you're missing class time to go do some nicotine. Like, no, it's unnecessary. Quit the jewel, quit the smoke. I'm just keeping it $1.50. It's not worth it, because there's a lot of kids out here now getting strokes, getting heart attacks, because of a jewel. You need to cut that out. And most importantly, this is for like all schools, like no matter if you're high school and up. When you're going to parties, if you're gonna drink, make sure you have a friend with you. Make sure you have people with you. This is for safety, like boys and girls. If you're drinking or if you're doing drugs at a party, make sure you have a friend with you, because a lot of this is a crazy world. You need to make sure you have people with you. You need to make sure you're safe and sound at the end of the night. You have a place to crash, somebody to look out for you. And I would just say don't drink and do drugs in general, because like it's not benefiting you in any type of way, whatever. Don't try to be friends with everyone. It's not gonna work out. I mean, you can be. I'm friends with everybody. I ain't gonna cap, but that's simply because I'm funny and I don't be in no business. I don't get in between people. Mind my business. I'm not problematic. I'm not friends with everybody, but like you my friend and two people say two people have a beef, do not step into the middle of it. Make sure you step out. They be like, you gotta choose one, choose neither. Leave. Work smarter, not harder. They'll come back. Have at least 2 to 3 close friends. Like, just try. You need at least 2 to 3 close friends. Like straight off the bat. You need 2 people. So ladies and gentlemen, don't spread rumors about somebody doing something or something happening. It's just too much frustration, too much drama. Leave the rumors to yourself. Leave them at home. It's not even cute. Make sure you use your locker to your potential, because you need your locker. When it's winter time, don't be carrying your big coat all around like I used to do. I'm not gonna do that no more. Put your coat in your locker, because it be hot, busting hot in no mood. Make sure you bring a jacket and a coat. It be too hot to be wearing a fat coat all the time in the winter time. Like, it's too hot. Put your coat in your locker. Make sure you stay true to yourself, period. Don't let nobody change you, and don't you change nobody. Shit like that. Don't try to fit in with the popular. Honestly, popularity doesn't matter in high school. I feel like people don't talk about that, but popularity doesn't matter. Nobody cares if you're popular or not. People trying to get in and get out with their diploma. We don't care about anything you're saying. We're just trying to go, period. So if you're popular or you think you're popular, nobody cares. Simple as that. It's either you have friends or you don't, or you have acquaintances or you don't. It's not, oh yeah, they're popular, they're this or that. You have acquaintances or you don't. Simple as that. And I feel like a lot of other YouTubers don't talk about it like that. Don't compare yourself to others. You are your own person, boo-boo. Don't be like, oh my gosh, you're so much smarter than me. I wish I was like that. Nobody cares, sis. You make sure you could be the best that you can be. Period. And don't go to high school, like, I feel like this is for freshmen. Don't go into high school thinking it's gonna be the way you see it in movies, or the way the myths that you heard, freshman Friday or freshman this, freshman that. Ain't nobody gonna beat you up, baby. No one's gonna actually hit you. That's such a myth. That's the biggest myth I've ever heard. Ain't nobody gonna put their hands on you. Ain't nobody that bold. And also make sure if you have a problem, like in school, make sure you face the problem. Like, if you have a problem in reading, make sure you focus on reading then. Like, if you have a problem with math, make sure you stay after from math. Put your pride aside and go study. Put that party aside and go study. If you have a teacher you don't like, put your pride aside and do good in their class. They probably don't like you neither, but who cares, baby? Put your pride aside. Bro, put your pride aside and do good in their class. Like, I had a Spanish teacher, I didn't like her, but I still passed that class with like a 90-something, 80-something. Okay. Put your pride aside and do your best. Don't wait last minute to do assignments. Just thought I had to say that. Don't wait last minute. Do not procrastinate. Make sure you get it done. And make sure you have that mentality, I'm that chick. Period. Lastly, enjoy yourself. Like, I don't think people understand how important it is to enjoy high school. Make sure you keep up with responsibility, but also have an important social life. Like, if you have a test, make sure you study for it. Even though there's a football game tonight, oh whatever, go next week, go to the previous week, go whatever. Just make sure you study for that test. School comes before any other thing. Make sure if there's a basketball game, let it slide. You got homework in school to worry about. Because when you slacking and your grade go down, you'll be like, oh man, I should have studied instead of going to that game. Hey, work smarter, not harder. And that'll be it for this video, y'all. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe, and you share. And please turn on your post notifications if you want to. I'm not gonna beg you. Bye.